SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code.
Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Kite. My cool kites, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Kite. Today, we're going to talk about Greg Olsen. He lets us into his future for the Carolina Panthers. We'll talk about it, but first, real quick before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe sometime? Only on the weekends? Only on holidays? Do you like Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, give me that, put up, that. Listen, man, we're going to talk about Greg Olsen and his future outlook. Let's get into it.
That boy is good.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, we're talking about Greg Olsen's future. He recently did an interview with Panthers team reporter Max Henson. And this interview is on Panthers.com, so please check it out and read it before you finish watching this video or after you watch this video. It was a rather depressing interview. Sad interview, but he kept it a buck, as always. Greg Olsen is a guy who has overcome much in his life to come to have one of his best seasons in a long time here. I got it wrong, y'all. I told you guys during preseason, don't expect much out of Greg Olsen. And all he did was come out here, put up 48 receptions, 552 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Oh, let's not mention that he had a quarterback who was broken up. And also we had a rookie quarterback who came in there and he was able to do that. He hung up $500,000 with a broken up quarterback and a rookie quarterback. Wow. I mean, listen, if anything, he's painting a picture for the future. He's foreshadowing that a player can come back from a foot injury. Wink, wink. And one has to think, if he had Cam Newton, would he put up 1,000 yards? To quote one of my favorite subscribers, and to quote one of my favorite cool cats, Unc said, "You know, baby, that's the good old man." I'm sorry, I messed his voice up, but man, he's a diehard Cam supporter. And listen, man, with Greg Olsen in the lineup, he has done a lot of things together. They made magic. In this interview with Max Henson, they pretty much come out and they ask him, "What is your future with the team?" And he lets the guys know, honestly, it's a toss-up. I don't know. All I'm focusing on right now is a positive finish to the season. He said he's open to coming back as long as the Panthers want him back. He also made reference to Ron Rivera. Yeah, he made reference to Ron Rivera and how the day that he got let go, how change can lead to other changes. So with that being said, is he kind of already in the circle far as a hint that he may not be returning? Let's not forget, y'all, Thomas Davis, another veteran leader, was let go under the Tepper regime. So does he know he's up next? Let me tell you something, Tepper. I know you don't need advice from me, I'm pretty sure of that. But I'll give you this right here. If you're looking to retain anybody, make sure you retain Greg Olsen, the best tight end to put on that Panthers uniform in history. Another reason why you need to retain him is if you have plans on bringing back one Cameron Gerald Newton, that's right. His best passing career stats have come with his number one receiving option. Guess who that has been? So yeah, man. I mean, it's sad if you read the interview. Like I said before, I mean, he makes mention of that. He also makes mention of, listen, man, it's up to a higher power whether or not I stay. He also said, I don't mind staying. He also said, I don't mind suiting up for another team. You know what I mean? Pretty much. So, again, it'll be sad to see this kind of guy leave us. I don't think he wants to leave us. But again, it's still too early, man. We haven't made it out of the season just yet. The real thing you have to ask yourself is, will broadcasters swoop him up? Think about that. If I ask you, you can make millions of dollars telling a broadcasting career like Tony Romo without getting hit, without having foot injuries and stuff like that. That's pretty lucrative, won't you say? So, all in all, everything is still on the table when it comes to Greg Olsen. But this interview was sad, y'all. It was pretty sad. There's a lot of optimism surrounded around it. That's one thing I just, You know, he said no one ever gets a chance to write their own final script. You know, sometimes change brings a lot of other changes. I mean, geez. He's keeping it a buck, man. But this team needs a Greg Olsen in the locker room. You know what I mean? David Tepper, I don't know if you're a gambling man. I don't know that. But I tell you this, we're going to find out this offseason how much you're going to gamble. Are you going to hit it big? Or will you crap? Because you have to make a big decision, a big gamble on one Cam Newton, one Greg Olsen, and many other players out there. So we're going to find out rather sooner than later how much are you willing to go high stakes with. I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Kite. My cool kites, put yours up if you're rocking with the Big Kite. Tell me what you think about this, man. Read the interview. Please read the interview. A little depressing, a little sad this morning. Sorry to wake you up like this. I want to get your thoughts on it. Let's get up out of it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Follow me on KeepPounding_TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also on Facebook, my name is El Grande Gato. That's my legal name. Make sure you tune into the podcast on Anchor FM, Google FM, Podcast, Spotify, the whole nine. Let's get up out of it. Let the church say down.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Carolina Panthers custom helmet giveaway video in the playlist. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away free a $300 retail value Marvel's Avenger Carolina Panthers helmet. Keep pounding.